Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back again at the Cab Automotive Services Company Limited. Today, as I mentioned earlier, we have a Nissan Note in the garage today for oil and filter, so basic service, all right? But in the process, I offered to clean his EGR's solenoid and the passageway where the exhaust gas recirculation passes to go back into the engine for smooth idling. Now, this is a emission control system designed by the manufacturer to help reduce harmful emissions into the atmosphere, right? So that we can breathe a lot better, right? But it is what it is. So I offered the cleaners EGR, yeah, because he told me that how he was getting a sort of a slight hesitation or rough idling at some point mostly when taking, trying to pull off or whatever. So he requested that he get the oil and filter changed, the spark plug replaced, and see what he gets, right? But I told him that in the process, I would also do his throttle body cleaning, his EGR, the EGR sensor, temperature sensor, and the oxygen sensor cleanup as well. All right, so the oxygen sensor has gone back in already intact, back into the exhaust manifold, and connected back, and the EGR solenoid down here. Right? I don't know if you've seen it properly here. EGR solenoid has been reinstalled, right? And the temperature sensor way down in the corner here. See that little unit right there? Yeah, that little shiny looking stuff there. Yeah, that's the temperature sensor for the EGR circuit, right? So we are now in the process of um, installing new spark plugs. And I just took the old spark plugs out and I realized that, yeah, they're really due for a replacement because we're seeing signs of leakage to the ceramic area to the top of the spark plug, and that's not a good sign. All right, so where all the spark needs to be traveling straight down to the tip of the spark plugs here, they are not getting the full amount of voltage required. All right, so spark plugs will be replaced definitely, no doubt about that. All right, and just to update you all that this is this is where we reach here at this time. The products using for the throttle body cleanup, I always recommend the Wins line of products. We have the Wins throttle body cleaner, yeah, right there in the picture, and we use the Amsoil Power Foam for the solenoid cleanup and other components in terms of solenoid operation and yeah, that kind of operation. Yeah, so things like EGF solenoid, throttle body, idle control units for throttle bodies, like the older ones. Even the temperature unit because it breaks down carbon in ways that other chemicals takes very long and have difficulty doing. Right? So, and I also make sure to lubricate the seal where the EGR unit goes back in because there is a O-ring seal that seals the EGR solenoid into the passenger. So all this is part of the reassembling and making sure everything is put back properly because these things tend to seize and get hard after a period of time. So the lubricant is there to also help it not to get hard and seize, right? Because the next time we have to remove it, we don't want it to be so difficult, right? So cool. So not really advertising, but just saying that these are the type of products that I use when I do my particular type of cleanup in this manner, right? So stay tuned.
That's mechanic ain't called green bud.
Yeah, that's my cousin now passed by there and he just bigging him up there as we operate here this time. All right, folks. So we're going to install the spark plugs there now and we'll be back.